Hello, this is a demonstration of installing Ubuntu on your virtual machines. From Canvas, scroll down to here, Virtual Computing Environment. Read this warning. Click here. Log in using the username and password given to you in class. Whoops. Make sure the realm is set to that. Log in. If you want to change your password, click up here and choose password. Put in the password I gave you and then enter your new password twice. To start your VM, open this up, select your VM, come over here to console and click on that, and here choose start now. We'll wait a few seconds for the installation DVD. Here it comes now. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, we don't need to check the disks, so Control-C. Okay, let's install. Leave that default. Leave these defaults. Leave that default. Continue. If the time zone is not New York, choose New York. For me earlier, it was coming up as Chicago for some reason. So I'm just demonstrating how to set it to New York. And for some reason, to get the button back, I needed to click. I just clicked. And then continue. Enter your name. You can leave the computer name to the default or set it to whatever you would like. Pick your username. Be sure to remember this. This is your only way into your virtual machine. I do not have access to your virtual machine. Similarly, remember your password. This is separate from the password you used to log into the virtual machine console a few minutes ago. So again, make sure you remember this username and password. To make things easy on yourself, you may just want to use the username and password that you used to log into Proxmox. Continue. And I'm going to pause the video recording now because this installation is going to take a while. Once installation is completed, click Restart Now. Hit Enter here. You will not be removing the DVD. You're now looking at your Ubuntu installation. Hit enter. Enter the password that you selected earlier. I skip all of these. You can do what you want. I do like to turn location services on. That's a personal preference. And we won't be installing anything right now. So this is your desktop of the Linux installation you just installed. The first thing we want to do is to set static IP addresses. So click on the little network icon here. Go to Wired Connected, Wired Settings. Choose the Settings button here. We'll come back to this later. Choose Don't Upgrade if this comes up, and OK. Back on the wired settings, go to IPv4. We're going to choose Manual. Enter in the IP address that you saw on the comments page of your virtual machine. For me, I am using, where did I put it? Here we go. 192.168.1.33. Your IP address will be this or a higher one. The net mask 255.255.255.0. The gateway is 192.168.1.1. For DNS, that's also 192.168.1.1. Deselect automatic. Click Apply. Now disconnect and then reconnect. Close this. We're going to open the terminal now. Okay, and we can run the command IP adder to confirm that our IP address is now the manual IP address that we just selected. Leave that open. Come back to here. Look for software and what is this one? Software and updates. Not this one, but this one, software and updates. Go to updates. Turn the check off. Enter your password. Okay, set these to what you see here and choose close. Now we're going to manually update things. So type this command, sudo apt update. This will download a list of available updates. and then run sudo apt upgrade. This will actually apply all the available updates. Go ahead, continue. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to pause the video again. After the upgrade completes, make sure the terminal is selected. Choose exit. Now we're going to reboot. We have a new kernel. Come up here, power off, log out, power off, restart. Make sure you can log back in. Now you have your own completely updated Ubuntu installation. One thing I'll point out, because on the weekends I shut down all the virtual machines that they're running for backups, you want to be careful when you finish working to power off. Of course, save work first, but you want to make sure that you have things saved, because when I do the backups on the weekends, it's a forcible shutdown. All right, that's it. You're ready to rock and roll on Ubuntu.